welcome back. It is loud. Turning the sound down. It is time to try again. So I just leveled up a little bit. I see something glowing in the background, so I will go this way. But yeah, that. And I need to stop complaining. I said that like a million times. And Evan, the game is meant to be this hard. the other thing is there really isn't a point in complaining too much.
Dixon. We must, if we proceed.
Skip. I'm positive.
No, I understand.
I just did a rookie move. I did. I'm sorry. I saw too many. I read too much today.
If we proceed.
There you go.
Yes, I'm ready.
What was I saying? I'm back to my normal shenanigans.
Aren't you scared? I would, but still.
Agree.
We decided
What
ages.
was I saying? Also, I changed some
Dunban?
outfits.
Oh, come on down. Right.
Skip. Oh yeah. There's no point in complaining if you can just level up. It took a whole day, but yeah. Cause this is like the third time I've seen this cutscene, so I know you guys have seen it at least once in this playthrough. If not, my bad. I'm pretty sure you have them. Okay, so it's starting to wow. If you see the choppiness, I can see it too. So, which is I'm glad I can see that. Hold on, let me see if I can fix. Okay, hopefully that's better. Oh, I was like, I got an EXP. What? It's like I've been here a million times. All right, fight on.
Finally, a bit of action.
I have no bar and I didn't even pay attention to my team, but I'm ready to go. This is the team I was gonna use. Ooh, yikes. I might actually die though. Now he's targeting Ryan.
Maybe I underestimated you lot.
Swords. Good shot. It didn't work, despite me leveling that move up. Tragic. Whoa. I don't know why I always. Anyone notice how I always go like all the way down? I press up twice to heal the middle person. It's not optimal at all. Yikes. Let Ryan get aggro. Okay. More skips. Just when
This is
he's out
getting
of the way.
boring.
Please.
I won't give you that chance to use that power.
Full bar. Let's go.
That's gonna cost ya. That's gonna cost ya.
Didn't work. Bit risky. Actually, maybe. Ow. You guys handle it because I can't do anything. Nice. I'm not going over there. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I kind of have to. I didn't go over there because I didn't want to get caught in the crossfire. probably gonna die here. He was a little too slow. But I mean, despite him still using all this jank, my stats are too high. Hopefully. Okay. You know what? I don't know if we can. Well, yeah, I think we might live. If that hits both of them, we might actually just be done. Ricky. Oh, snap.
Be careful.
Heal Ryan. I shouldn't have stepped in front of it, but whatever. Alright. We're all alive. Good. You guys hit that thing. What is it doing? That will hit all of us. You see that black on the ground? That shockwave? Oh? You're messed up now. Why is Ricky over here? Don't get me targeted. Deja vu, but okay, what's he doing now? I don't think I'll use the other move. That doesn't sound good. Okay.
I'm not quitting yet. Let's do this.
Let's just go with the reds, because look at that damage. Ryan is out of commission or something? I'm trying to change it there. Grab some more bar. Will it reach? Yes. Yes, it will. Oops, I killed the wrong person. Brian still lives. Okay. I'm just gonna throw all my moves at him.
Hang in there.
That's gonna cost ya. I underestimated you.
Done.
How is it possible without the Monado?
Face me. Stand and fight.
Still got some fight in you then. I'm done. I'm going home.
Dixon.
What?
I just wanted the power of a god. This martyr stuff's not for me. Go! I ain't gonna risk my life to stop ya.
Get back here! You expect us to let you go? What? Enough. It's Sansa we're after, not him. Okay.
This man actually ran.
Damn. How that kid gets so strong. I ain't gonna let you see me die. I won't give you the satisfaction of victory. See ya, kid. Looks like the student finally surpassed the teacher.
Shulk. His wounds.
Wow. That doesn't look good either.
Why? Why can I not see any further? Now that I possess both Monados, I should be at one with the passage of fate. Why does the vision end here? Huh? So Dixon has passed. Lorothea too. How can this be? Are Telethia growing weak? How could they be defeated by such worthless mortals?
This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
A world that has no need for gods. There is no world without a god. This world belongs to me!
Okay, we're floating. How do we even get here?
Where are we?
Exactly.
What happened? At night time? Is Ricky have bad dream?
Look down. Look at all the stars.
We're not on Bionis anymore. There's no land or sea either.
Why are y'all so calm? It's Jupiter, bruh. Unless I'm getting the planet wrong. But Saturn, dang. I've been saying Jupiter so much, that's probably the first thing that came to mind. What is this? That's not Neptune. Oh, we're literally at Saturn. Well, not at. What? Did the rocks change speed and stuff too? Like Saturn's asteroid belt. Oh, huh?
Let's focus our efforts. Not a problem.
I think we're way too strong for this. I grinded a lot, guys. I don't know, hopefully it'll be enough. Okay, so that last fight, indeed, that last fight wasn't so much bad level design as it is me being under leveled, I guess. That and it's two things. The level was like designed to be for just. What is this? Okay, it's designed to be jank. That's not better level design. That's diabolical. There's a difference. Jupiter. Now we're at Jupiter. I don't know my planets very well. I mean, who looks at the planets? But I'm like, I really should. I mean, if I were just remembered that Saturn has rings, even though I don't think Saturn's the only one that has rings. Now I'm getting, I don't remember. If anyone remembers, The other thing is, you ever feel like there's some things that you just skipped in school, like they forgot? I feel like they didn't teach us the planet. Like, I mean, of course we went through every planet at least once, but probably didn't spend more than one day on it. Even not like a whole day. I never bothered to look it back up. Tragic. Which way was I going? Follow the red shining road. Or blue invisible road. Is it the sun? EXP. It's Mars. Isn't Mars like mad hot? What is that?
Let's focus our efforts. No problem. Sword to backslash. Here we go. Lariat.
Okay, so I basically confirmed one of two things. Either the recording is glitching out partially because Chrome is open. You literally can't have Chrome open. I thought it was a lot of tabs that was doing it, but no, it's literally you can't use the internet, which I'm cool with. I just gotta close everything. I'm like, ugh. Or whatever. I increased the focus, like the performance of OBS. I made it like, what was it? High priority or whatever. I forgot what the thing was called. I don't see anything else. Oh, there's the planet. It's the moon. Where's our destination? Yeah, I don't know.
Let's focus our efforts.
I like how he didn't attack until we did. The respect. He jumped. Tried to gun us down just now. Goodbye. I must have leveled up like 6 times or something crazy like that.
It's beautiful.
Is that a ball of water?
So, you finally made it, Shulk.
It's you.
What is it, Shulk?
I cannot wait to see which path you choose. Let us meet again after you have made your choice.
Please don't be Fork Road or something. What is that?
Welcome, Shulk. That voice. It's Zanza.
But he looks different.
I had planned to use the body obtained from Shulk as a vessel in which to dwell for the next millennium. However, I came to possess a great and unexpected power. Maineth's Monado. Correct. In addition to my own Monado, which you kept safe for me, I was also able to obtain a second weapon which holds the power of creation. Now I possess all I desire. There is no longer any need for the life of Bionis. I must thank you indeed, Shulk. You were of more use to me than any of my disciples. Now that I have the Monados, I can forgive you your betrayal.
Ha! You gonna give him a reward?
Precisely. I will have him serve as my new disciple. You will be granted eternal life and unimaginable strength. Death will be but a fleeting afterthought.
Are you so arrogant to believe that the High Entia... No. All life on Bionis are nothing but your playthings?
Playthings?
Yes! You don't know how it feels to have slain my brethren, after they had transformed into Telethia.
What are you talking about? A Telethia is a High Entia's true form. I did not transform them. I returned them. The Telethia are mere cells from my body. I conferred intelligence upon them on a mistaken whim, creating a primitive life form, the High Entia. They enjoyed a brief existence as sentient beings. For that, they should be grateful.
Dang.
So this is the arrogance of a creator.
As I planned, the life of Bionis existed simply to serve as my vessels and my food. Bionis is nothing more than an accumulation of their corpses and life energy.
But though you feign omnipotence, the High Entia still confined you to Prison Island. That is how limited you are.
Confined me? I was merely resting there for a while. I was wounded in the battle with Mayneth's vessel. I simply awaited the day when a new vessel, revealed to me in a vision, would be born. Until I was born. Precisely. I intended to inhabit your body and once again do battle with Mayneth. However, I had no idea that I would defeat her so easily.
Mayneth.
You did a great deed in granting me a new Monado. I will gladly take you as my new disciple, Shulk. Never! I don't want to be your vessel, or your disciple! I just want to live my life as a Homs, in a world without you! That is most regrettable. You could have entrusted all to me and attained peace. But perhaps the vision of mortals will ever remain limited. Using one's power to change the world. That is a right possessed only by gods. Is that why you laid waste to Mechonis? Of course. Along with the beings called Machina, who followed Mayneth. They had evolved and become insolent under her protection.
So you're saying us Homs are next in line, eh?
You are correct. You yourselves have proven that Homs are a dangerous species. How unfortunate. I had a desire for friendship. But granting intelligence to the lives I created was a mistake. A god should not long for friendship.
You're wrong! Mayneth chose to exist alongside us. She grew to consider us her friends. You should have accepted that. But what you were hoping for was not friendship. You wanted worthless slaves. Our lives as food.
Just as I suspected, it appears that I was mistaken to grant free will. However, all will soon be over. The Telethia will exterminate all life on Bionis. I will then create a new world. Just as I have done many times before.
We will not allow it. We cannot. We will stop you!
Well, I like this game great. Looks like this is it, guys. His level is question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh boy. Caesar doesn't have spike damage. I was like, why are there so many of us? And then I realized, oh wait, they're not my friends. Sense of card level 78. Is there any merit in beaches? I think I'll ignore them. Ah, they did tragic.
We did it! We can definitely do this! Future
What?
doesn't belong to you! Behold supreme power!
439.
Did you? No! How can you still have vision? Right! Did you? No! How can you still have visions? Did you? No! How can you still have visions?
Oh, that's not good. Where? What? He chain attacked us. Or they chain attacked us. Chain attack. I can't speak. And this is quite possibly it.
Doesn't belong to you.
Okay, so there is reason to destroy these little ones.
Let's focus our efforts.
I can't find Ryan. Okay.
Careful.
Get up, Ryan. What did he get hit with? I'm dead. I'm probably dead. I healed. Why does the heal take like a half second after Shulk shakes his fist? Like he lifts his fist all the way up, then he shakes it or something. Cause it doesn't start right away at all.
I shall wipe you from this world and bring forth this demise.
Anyways. I don't know if I'll make it in time. No, it's just slow.
Let's focus our efforts.
Let's go to the Guardians. I didn't mean to do that. Where is this Guardian anyway?
All together now. Right with you,
Oh.
all the glory. Everyone, let's go.
Huh?
The future doesn't belong to you. Behold supreme power. No. Did you? No. How can you still have visions? Almost there. I'm feeling it. Behold supreme power.
Slow. Meaning I was too slow. I can help them? Hey.
Doesn't belong to you. No way. Did you? I'm turning up the heat. No. How can you still have visions? Did you? No. How can you still have visions?
Bar. I'm gonna have to risk it. There we go.
Leave it to me. Keep it up.
Spam reds for damage. I got better at this.
Ain't over yet. Here we go. High five. We did it. This will leave a mark.
Nice.
Did you? No. How can you still have visions?
Right. I suck right now. No, I can't talk with that.
Behold, supreme power!
That might hit Ricky too, so I don't want that to happen. Aww.
You mere vessels dare to oppose the will of a god? Then I shall obliterate everything with my unimaginable power.
Oh no. What, is that a telepathy?
Behold the true form of a united world!
I'm gonna try something. Wait, I don't even think Charlotte has equipment on. Oh, she does. She has okay equipment on, but I think I could do better. This plus physical defense up. Or muscle up, I think it's called. Either up right now. Don't really have any gear for the girl, do I? That one, physical defense. Oh, I can't put anything in it. Dang. It's like drastically changing the stats. But that's free. Guess everyone got a last. What'd she get? Oh, she's done. Might as well set up properly for the final battle. 40,000? Wait. Cyclone because it's a damaging move. That's a little better. I might not use it, but I'm not even using Thunderbolt now, am I? Oh, yes I am. Yes I am, yes I am. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's on Metal Blast. The other thing when I'm talking, sometimes I say something and now I realize like it's like the ambiguous meaning. People don't necessarily know what I'm talking about. I suppose that happens to everyone. Level everything up to max.
Only the divine may shape the future. I'm feeling it.
This might have actually been a mistake. Not the leveling, but the... That was quite the screen.
Here we go.
Okay, it still works. Raises tension.
Yes! Ricky, leave it to Hero Pond.
Got it.
Reds for
I'm
damage.
on it. My rifle's getting hotter.
Missed.
Okay, perfect.
Mine is the one true Monado. Instrument of destruction and rebirth.
Ricky. Yeah, nice going.
I'm probably taking aggro too much, so my team was fine the way it was. Ricky, come get me. No, he can't get to me.
Pesky thing. Thanks. Here we go.
Did I not heal? Whatever.
Take this.
My turn. My rifle's getting hotter.
That will do it.
Ricky, here Ricky go.
Got it. Monado.
That will change anything I do. Oh, there you go.
Behold the power of the Monado. How do you like that? The future doesn't belong to you.
You are all doomed.
I'm sorry.
We're counting on you.
Okay.
Let's focus our efforts.
You guys are gonna have to build bars since I can't do that.
This is the power of a god.
I should have used that one to build, because I knew I was gonna die. Oh, wow, she healed good.
Don't get too excited, Ricky. My rifle's getting hotter.
She can't have aggro for too long, though. I'm so bad at everything. I healed the wrong person like 100 times. At least twice.
You are all doomed.
No. She's on the ground. Tragic.
Hero Pond beat enemy good.
The power of the Monado.
Sci-fi.
Perfect.
You are all doomed.
Things are really heating up.
I'm feeling it.
Where's
Mine
Ricky?
is the one true Monado.
We need full
Instrument
power,
of destruction and rebirth.
We need full power, Ricky. The future doesn't belong
Have a
to
good
you.
time.
Cannot defy my will.
Huh.
Sorry.
4170.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
Ha.
I'm feeling it.
Attack me.
This'll leave a mark.
Maybe not.
You will never defeat me.
She's way over there.
Let's focus our efforts. The future
It's got spike damage
doesn't belong to
on the
you.
little enemy. Monado combo. Oh, he'll be fine.
Be careful.
Heal me as I go this way.
I'm really feeling it.
Ow.
This is the power of a god.
I don't know if I'll get hit, but
Let's focus our efforts.
Okay.
spike damage isn't really doing much. What? Great timing today. Somebody. Oh no, that's. I just don't want to watch a cutscene if Ricky's gonna die before he hits. He's attacking. Ricky! The ultimate Ricky carry! I'm distracted, I'm surprised I got perfect timing on that. I think that was perfect still. I think I've been getting like all perfect. Ricky, that carry was absurd. Heal me and I will go save Charlotte. Oh, I can't save Charlotte. Alright. Give me some bar, please. The spike damage activated. The spike damage I don't understand. Like, it shows the spikes on the name. It does no damage when I hit them. I do the most amazing. Oh, you know what? I should have started the battle with a different team. Actually, Charlotte's doing okay.
Mine is the one true Monado, instrument of destruction and rebirth. Everyone, let's go!
If I remember right, the little helpers came in at a weird time, so that's probably why I didn't go for them. That or I just forgot. Maybe a little both.
This is the power of a god.
Couldn't resist. Now, I don't know if it happens in the next game, but why doesn't Ricky go heal her? Why do I have to do it? Hold on. Steal something. Strength up, whatever. Nah, you're fine. I need to get out the way. Somebody come help me.
Let's focus our efforts. You are all doomed.
Instead of doing damage, where's Ricky? Okay. Yeah, that's why I put Charlotte on the team. I'm like, it'll be a lot harder to kill us. No, not yet. I'm not in a good position for this, but
Go for it. I'm on it. Give me some space. Heal round. You can do it. Leave it
okay.
to hero pawn.
We don't need bar here. There we go.
Okay, my turn. Not bad.
Ricky was cool.
Ricky.
Oh, he didn't stay in top long enough for me to use the move, even though I pressed it that fast.
I'm feeling it. Take my hand.
This is why I keep staying behind him, so we don't all get toppled.
You are all doomed. Go on. Nothing's gonna stop me. Shala, watch out.
I didn't mean to warn that.
power of a god. Mine is the one true Monado, instrument of destruction and rebirth.
Stop running. I don't know what you're running from if you have all these big quotes.
You are all doomed. Stay strong.
Hurry up. She was too slow.
The future doesn't belong to you. You are all
She
doomed.
like ran over and stood there.
Let's focus our efforts.
Can't save anyone because I don't have bar.
You are all doomed. I missed. Nothing's gonna stop me.
That clutch slash. What?
Sorry.
I resent that. Yeah, this team is doing fine, but I think we need Ryan and his dumb high
Only the
HP.
divine may shape the future. Let's focus our efforts. Ryan, you're a lifesaver.
Well, I mean, Ricky's HP is only a couple hundred behind. Yeah, plus Ryan has more battle synergy and does way more damage.
This is the power of a god. We can definitely do this. Stay strong.
Okay.
Come on, snap out of it. This isn't going well.
He right next to you, Ricky. Help your bro. The friends we have.
You are all doomed. Hang in there. Don't give up. All right, do it.
Changing that. This might not be smart. Oh, never mind. I was just gonna wait for the heal first. Okay, now. Right. I just wanted the damage, but maybe that was heavy.
You are all doomed.
I don't even know why I'm using that move.
We're really getting into this, Ryan.
I should have hit Ryan with it. Throw moves. Hopefully he target me. Yes. No. Come on. Maybe he targets the person with low health.
The future doesn't belong to you. You are all doomed. Not gonna like it. Don't give up. Just what I needed. Ricky, be careful.
Okay.
You're really getting into this, Ryan.
That's not enough.
Easy there, Ryan. You are all doomed. Definitely do this. Your power. Mine is the one true Monado, instrument of destruction and rebirth. Alright, I'm feeling it. Let's focus our efforts. No problem.
See if I can do this right. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Still getting good timing.
This is the power of a god.
Okay, I have one way to get through this. Come on.
This is the power of a god.
Ha! We blocked it. That was clutch. not what I meant to do, but whatever. Bar is almost as good as HP. Okay, maybe I should rephrase that. Not a heal. Did he heal them? They're doing spike damage now. Ah. I had bad timing because I was doing something else. Who got? Oh, Ricky.
This is not good. Okay, sure. Got it. Bring it on. You alright, Ricky? You are all doomed.
You know what? I should have just shield. Wait, I'm dead.
No. I can't see it clearly.
Holy, keep on rolling.
I'm dead. I'm not even gonna let you use that. Okay, so I can't build bar. There's nowhere to go. Wait, am I mistaken? Hello, teleport button. I tried to go to the maps. Just oh, it won't actually let me go to the map. You cannot. Okay, so from what I can gather, I'm definitely screwed. Like all that stuff I did was in an area where I can't teleport back. But that should mean that the boss
Only the divine may
can
shape
reasonably
the future.
be beaten.
Let's focus our efforts. No problem. Here we go. Mine is the one true Monado, instrument of destruction and rebirth.
I never learned how to use shield. This is the thing. Maybe that would have helped in the last fight too. I just like keep forgetting.
Don't give up. Ricky.
Huh. Now it's time.
You are all doomed.
Now I should test it. So if I use speed, that thing is half the time it's wrong. Okay, so it still went through shield. I mean, it does look like he has some health. It's moving too much.
Here we go. Grind time. Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
What? Black hole. Go again.
You're up. Yo.
Second round. Oh, there we go.
Leave it to me.
Red chain.
How do you like that?
I don't think I have time. Rip days. I'll try it since it's highlighted. Oh, wow. I have a better idea. Okay, that was highlighted. Red. And damage, or I'll go ahead and go for bar. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I might as well go all out. What?
How can you have visions? You no longer possess the Monado. I don't know. It comes from the bottom of my heart. It shows me my enemy. It reveals the future I must change.
The future we see is not set in stone. There are infinite possibilities based on the paths we choose. You should be well aware of this notion, for that is how you have always existed.
That is a right for gods, and gods only! Why should we care? What's important isn't whether you can see the future or not. It's the will to make a choice, and the strength to seize your destiny. Our time has come. Our destiny is our own!
Oh.
Can it be? A Monado?
It is not only you that has the right. Every living thing has the freedom to choose the path they walk. And that is the future.
A third Monado has appeared. How can this have happened? You are mere mortals!
Freaky was just run. Okay, so
your existence cannot be permitted. I will destroy you. Let's focus our efforts.
Let's not waste any time. Oh, he's already toppled. Way to go, right?
How can such power dwell within you?
I thought I'd be able to do more damage. I can tell I'm trying to end him. Nope.
Instrument of destruction and rebirth.
Oh, he waits till we take damage first.
I am a god! All that is and shall be! You are nothing!
I messed up the timing. I forgot to decide. I can't move. Oh, that's why. What's up, Jay, right?
Let's focus our efforts.
He's telling me to do many different things.
You are all doomed.
Did we get rid of it? Yeah, I can't target it, so... How about my turn? So just delay him. Hopefully I get a second round. Nope, but we have one bar. I tried to heal.
Ricky get lonely without you.
Let's focus our efforts. No problem.
Oh, heal. I'm just going to try to quickly. Haha. Yes, yes it can.
How? The power of a god cannot be overcome.
Zanza, this is the providence of the world. Even gods are merely beings restricted to the limited power determined by providence. That power, although great, is not unlimited.
That voice. Alvis! How dare you disobey me? Ah!
I am Monado. I was here at the beginning, and I will proclaim the end.
But that's impossible.
Shulk, it is time for you to choose. Does this world belong to Zanza, or does it belong to you?
That is something I decided long ago. Ah! That's simple. Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny.
Alvis was a good guy?
All that I am is fading. The memory of a god's existence, born from the chaos of creation. It is vanishing.
Wait, how do we get back down? And what is that?
Where am I?
This is my home.
Your home? Let's begin the experiment. Whose voice was that?
It is Zanza, before he became a god, when he was simply a man of flesh and blood.
No! The results have not been confirmed! It's too
What's up, Carl?
dangerous!
And that voice? It's Mayneth. Ridiculous! It's perfectly safe. We are about to bear witness to the birth of a universe. Once, only a god could perform such a miracle. But today, mankind moves one step closer to the divine!
It was simple curiosity. The curiosity of a single man that destroyed the universe and created a new one. A new universe. Your world was born. And so, two gods came into existence. Zanza and Mayneth were lonely, so they created life in their own image.
And that was how we were born.
As the world advanced to each further stage, it was inherited by generations of different life forms. But over time, awareness of Zanza faded. Zanza feared this. In order to escape his own annihilation, he wished for a world in a perpetual cycle of destruction and recreation.
Bionis being filled with life, and the Telethia coming to wipe it out. It was all the will of Zanza.
It was. But the truth of the matter is that he longed for friendship.
How's that?
His future and our future. It might have been possible for them to coexist.
Correct. However, that time has passed. The old god was defeated by the new god that he himself created.
New god?
Yes. That is why I appeared before you, Shulk.
Alvis, what are you?
I am the administrative computer of a phase transition experiment facility. But that will mean little to you. To you, I am a machine. That is my original form.
Alvis?
Pretty advanced.
This world is stagnant. It has expired. Therefore, I will ask you, its new god. What is your wish? Will you allow the world to continue to stagnate? Or will you allow it to evolve to the next level? The choice is yours to make.
I don't know. All I wanted to do was stop Zanza having his way, that's all. I cannot be a god.
Too
Make
right.
a good decision.
You're great and all, but there's no way you're a god.
Dang.
Everyone.
Look, don't worry, Shulk. None of us want to be gods anyway. And I don't really know what the future holds, but we just want to live our life as it comes.
Eating grub, sleeping, laughing, crying, sometimes arguing. Sounds all right?
Yes, he's right. And being with the ones we love, that's enough. Even so, we change little by little. Every day is a little different from the last. We do not know what the future will hold.
More fun not knowing. Ricky want to have fun.
Life's little surprises are what makes it great. We don't know what's going to happen. It's worrying sometimes, but it's also exciting. Don't you think?
Yeah. Isn't that called progress? Aren't we all continuously evolving? I'm not sure we need a more dramatic change than that.
Yeah. You're right. Little by little. Each day as it comes. That's how we should live. That's our world.
Forgive my presumptuousness, but I recreated their personalities from your consciousness.
Alvis, it sounds like you don't think I can make my own decisions. I'm supposed to be the god.
Apologies. However, I have good reason. This world has little time remaining if left in this state. Have you made your decision? The choice is yours, Creator.
Create peace.
Tell
and
me
then go
your
home.
decision for the future of this world.
I won't decide. The future should be decided by each and every person in the world. And so, what we wish for is a world with no gods.
Good enough. Good enough.
it! Are you trying to kill me?
I'm really sorry, Colonel.
Sorry? What do you mean, sorry? Squat jumps around the entire colony, 50 laps, now!
Please, Colonel.
Yikes.
Ah, yes. That's excellent. So, you can take the materials to District 4.
The restoration's coming along nicely.
Thanks to Melia and Vinea. The High Entia and Machina have some amazing technology.
We are happy to help. To live alongside one another in harmony. After all, I have no doubt this is what Lady Mayneth and Egil would have wanted.
Hear, hear. And may it last forever.
Dunban,
Fiora, what is it?
have you seen SHULK?
Oh, he just left. I don't know where he's gone, but he was with Ryan and the others.
Okay, thank you.
Fiora?
Yes?
It's nothing. Good luck.
If you're looking for Shulk, he is not here.
Amazing. It's like you've got eyes in the back of your head. What were you looking at? The sea?
I wasn't looking at anything in particular. If anything, Fiora, I was thinking. Thinking about the future that awaits us all.
Wow. You're so much more thoughtful than me.
Really? I don't think so. I was just answering your question.
But I know what you mean. You're right. We've been through a lot.
Yes. We have.
Place looks better
I
than
am
it
grateful to all of you. It is because I met you that I experienced so much. And it is the reason I am here now.
Yes. We're happy you're here too. Thanks, Melia. For everything. I'm glad I met you.
And I you.
Yeah. Almost got it.
Rain! Go, Rain! Oh, Ricky really hungry.
Put your back into it, Ryan!
What is
Ew, look at the background. Well, mission accomplished, guys. We did it. We did it. That was rough. And aside from me complaining every 5 minutes about everything. Oof. Now what do I say? I'm like, that was basically it. Me having fun, and then like the last few parts, I just complained about everything. That game got so. I mean, I was rushing through the. Like I always do, rushing through the game. I was like, why do I always try to rush RPGs? JRPGs especially. I'm just like, I'm literally like signing up for trouble. But we did it. And it only took like 40-ish parts. Well, actually, I think there's more than 40. And now it's about time to start the DLC, but probably not today. I still can't talk. I'm so sad. I'm so tired. I mean, I've been fixing my sleep schedule lately anyways, like waking up not at 10 a.m. but I woke up at like 7ish today. But yeah, hope you guys, well yeah, 2 things I wanted you guys to get out of this. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride. 2, I really hope I didn't complain too much. Cause I look back and laugh, but like I'd say some, I mean, on one hand I'll say some pretty dumb things, but like on the other hand, sometimes I just have to accept what the game gives me too. I'm like, they designed it that way for a reason. I literally just, how many times did I level up? Like, boy, this is loud. In my ears it's loud, yikes. I leveled up like, what, 4 to 6 times? I grinded so hard. It took like 2 days. I mean, it was like, maybe, if I had been fighting enemies straight each time and timed it, maybe an hour each. So like an hour one day and then an hour yesterday. So an hour the day before yesterday, an hour yesterday. And then, yeah, a thick team. Also, I'm glad I got everyone's out. Like, I had so much time, or I put so much time into it. Like, I changed all their outfits. I was like, look, they're gonna look nice for this. And then, yep. Success. I don't know, it feels like normally I at least have something to say, but right now I really don't. I'm just so happy we made it. And I'm so happy that you guys came through for me and watched this all the way to the end. Or even if you just got the end or something, but yeah, thank you guys. This really isn't possible without any of you guys. And this is definitely the longest, and in a lot of ways the most successful, or at least hopefully it will be. It's not uploaded yet, but hopefully the longest, most successful Let's Play on my channel. So I'm just oh yeah, there's a side story. Those can be kind of long. I did the one, what is it called? What? Oh yeah, Golden Torner. I did that. Unfortunately, I didn't get to record that or Chronicles 2. So one day you guys are gonna probably tell me to go do that, and I would be down. I like Chronicles 2 a lot. I think maybe I'll just talk about Xenoblade in general. So like, this game's amazing. Oh, am I at the end of the credits? Tragic. I was just gonna say the first thing that popped in my head was that I like Chronicles 2 battle. The way fights go in that game. My favorite's probably X though, because X is crazy. Is that it? Oh snap! I talked all the way through the credits and I was still going. I almost, like, I'm sad. I want to keep playing, but I'm tired. I'll start the DLC tomorrow or something, but what's next? Clear data, new game plus. Oh no! Once you clear the game, what was in the game file? Using the items and levels carried over. You know how impossibly strong I'll be. Levels carried over. All of your party members' abilities can be carried over. Okay. Party affinity, that's nice. Money, key items cannot be carried over, that's fine. All of the items carried over. Achievements carried over. Achievement trials not carried over. Affinity chart, that's okay. Quests, of course not. Achievement trials, is that the Nope on Arc Stage stuff, or oh, the missions that they gave you? So I guess I have to do them over. There are also other things that can or cannot be carried over. Try developing relationships with different characters. Alternate features. SHULK now holds a true Monado. Huh? Is that a better weapon, or? Okay, so save it at the top. Save it at the top. Save it at the top. So we are coming up on an hour and 25 minutes, and there's only so much my computer can handle. Ooh, I love this new home screen. So I think I'll just hold it here for just a sec. Yeah, that was fun. This game's amazing, and despite all my complaining, yeah, no, this game is great. Next, I'm gonna have to play something more chill. I'm like, I mean, I didn't stress out that bad. It was literally just me yelling the entire time, or not yelling, but like couldn't stop talking. I was so mad. But yeah, I low-key need to find something more chill to play. I'm like, or just play more things in general. So extra story, new game plus shenanigans one day, maybe. But yeah, otherwise, that is it. I am actually so sad to see the story go, but I never beat it before, so that was pleasant. But thank you guys so much for going through all the cringe, and and hopefully it wasn't that bad. But yeah, hopefully you'll stick with me for some more videos and some streams. My stream setup and everything is improving. The quality is going up. And random note at the very end of my video, but I'm in like multiple job interviews, so hopefully things are gonna go well. They feel like they're going well. Just updating you guys if you guys care about that. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and time to get to uploading. I'm up to like part 31 uploading, and this is part 40, around 43. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. 41, 2, or 3. Probably, so I'm not that far off. So hopefully this won't take forever to upload. Anyways, there's like videos are coming out like one video a day, so it might be a while, but there's enough demand. I might try to pop them out a little bit faster. Yeah, and oh yeah, any constructive criticism, even if the criticism is like cringy and mean, just go ahead, and drop it in. Cause I'm like, I will try to be positive and use all that to improve my craft here, and make hopefully the future, of my channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy the future stuff better. I want to continually improve this stuff because I'm like, it's fun for me, but I hope you guys have just as much fun as I had. The fun, like Ryan said, like arguing sometimes. I'm not arguing with anybody, but I did complain. But it's all part of the experience, and I wouldn't change any bit of it. I want to keep doing this, so hopefully my future content is, more pleasant for me to make and more pleasant for you guys to watch. Thank you guys for watching. I'd say that a million times, like back to day 1, where my outros were trash, or just repetitive. I'm trolling you. I'm trolling you. I will end the video. I'm trolling you. Okay, yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This is the last time I'm gonna say that. I'll see you guys in another video. Later.